Okay, guys. Sure you saw the title. My parents. It's my parents. So they just had a giant lecture with me. I don't remember how we got on it, I believe. Oh yeah, I thought my mom was making a joke about shoulders at first. Because, I'm so used to, jokes at school about, not being able to shoulders. It's not tank tops, it's just shoulders. Can't show shoulders in general. And, then it spiraled into an argument. Because, she had brought up, a girl at her work, who's trans. If you don't know, like a guy and now a girl. You call her a girl, because that's what she is. And not doing so could, evoke emotions that are negative and will not be positive to anybody. And Mom kept purposely misgendering her, calling him a he, saying that he was insane. Sorry, heard a noise. But, yeah, saying my dad had said also that people like that are worried about that are mentally unstable. I am under the trans umbrella. I am gender fluid, preferably mask. And the whole time I'm shaking because adrenaline's or whatever it's called rushing through me. I can feel my body pulsating and I don't feel safe at all. And then they decide to bring up, all this identifying crap. Did you know people identify as cats? If you don't know, a Therian is a person who knows that they're physically human, but either spiritually, they believe that their soul is one of a different animal, or mentally, due to conditions that they have, such as autism or ADHD, they identify as an animal because they relate more. That does not mean that they do things with animals. It means that they embrace, well, not always, but typically they embrace animalistic traits to make them feel more in their skin. And they were judging up and down the walls, these people. I'm also a Therian. I'm a red fox Therian. And so I start shaking more. I'm trying my best to keep my legs still, but they're twitching. I don't have a fight response, so my whole body's flight, 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 flight. And they're wondering, my dad starts wondering why I start burying my head into him, because I need comfort, even though I know he judges too, I want to cry, and so I do, trying to hide it. I almost want to come out to them. I almost do, because I'd rather be homeless and not be judged than have a home that fills me with discomfort and makes me feel unsafe. They're saying that people like that are crazy. No, they're not crazy. They're just people, like anybody else. And Mom, you're Native American, Native American heritage, and I don't know much about hers personally, but a lot of your culture, don't they embrace, then she starts being overly religious, saying, I know that you're the only atheist in our house. when actually that's changed, but of course I refuse to tell my parents about any of this. I now believe in preferred afterlife. Like, whatever you believe is what will become of when you die. And she's saying that, the typical transphobic stuff, saying, God made you this way by spending all this money, you're disgracing God. And there are so many worse things when nobody said anything about that. We're not denoting the fact that you're a veteran, Mom. And you didn't even go to war. So what are you talking about? Then she started going on to the fact that you can be a tomboy without trying to be a boy. Like, look, there are different, when you say she, there are different things that you think of versus when you say he. And when you say they, it can be any. It's just based off of how we see things. Gender is up to perception. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just ranting right now. So, I have decided tomorrow I'm going to come out to some of my close friends. Like, in school. I hope that they'll accept me, but instead of doing not so good things to myself to cope anymore, I am just going to be myself even harder. I feel like that would be better, because maybe if we keep trying hard enough as a society, we can force acceptance. Just be who we want. Yeah. There's something else I was gonna say. You know what? Have a good day. You deserve it. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be cared about. You deserve to be who you want to be, without anybody telling you you have to change, without them telling you you have to feel emotions you don't feel, without them telling you that you have to fit to a cookie cutter, even though you're not a cookie. You're a slice of cake. I mean, they can force you, but that doesn't make you a cookie. That just makes you a cake pop. I'm sorry, that analogy made me very happy. It's cute. Be happy. No matter what they say. You know who you are. I know who you are. You are perfect.